Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Montefusco and I'm a lover of all things when it comes to makeup, fragrance, and beauty. And today I'm going to be doing a first impressions of some fragrance samples that I purchased from Twisted Lily. So in case you're not aware, Twisted Lily is a fragrance boutique. I believe they have a physical location in like New York City, but they also have an online store where they have a lot of different fragrance samples and full-size fragrances that you can purchase, a lot of like niche houses. It's a really good website. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not sponsored by anybody at this point, but it's just a website I've used a few times. I really do enjoy. And also there are some YouTubers that have discount codes where you can get like 10% off or 15% off. So it's definitely a good option if you want to save a little bit of coin on some niche fragrances, which can be really expensive. So anyways, I have a bunch of fragrances to try out. We're just going to try them out. We're just going to give first impressions. We're just going to see what I think about them. So if you're interested in hearing all about that, please keep on watching. So the first fragrance I want to try is from Xerjoff and it's called Golden Dollar. This has been a fragrance that has been on my list to try for a very, very, very long time. Like at least over a year. A lot of samples seem like they're out of stock, like on different websites. Like for example, I normally buy a lot of my fragrances on this one website. They're based in Canada. What is their name? I forget their name. I'm blanking out. But anyways, normally I buy my fragrances from that website, my samples, and they've been out of stock for like forever on this. So I've been wanting to try it. I've heard it's a wonderful coffee gourmand fragrance. So it's considered unisex. It was released in 2018. Top notes are exotic spices, mid notes incense, coffee, amber, Cambodian oud rose, base notes of cacao, hazelnut, tonka. This sounds very gourmand, very coffee, pretty nice. So we'll see what I think. There's only been one Xerjoff I've ever tried that I love, and that is Lyra, and I have a full-size 100 ml of that. But other Xerjoffs have just not been my thing, so we'll see what I think about this one. Woo! Yeah, definitely spicy. Very smoky, very incensey, very spicy. I do not smell really any coffee. To me, this is very like a Middle Eastern kind of fragrance. I'm not really a fan of this one. Yeah, it's just way too spicy, way too oudy, way too much incense. This would give me a massive headache. So for that reason, I don't think this one is for me. I could see a lot of other people liking it. It's just not my speed when it comes to a coffee fragrance, so that's a no. So this next fragrance is another super hyped up fragrance, and this is from Vilhelm Parfumery, and this is Poets of Berlin. So when I hear people talk about this fragrance, they say it smells like a blueberry muffin. And I want to smell like a blueberry muffin. Who doesn't want to smell like a blueberry muffin? So that's the reason I want to try this one. I know Vilhelm has some other popular fragrances like Mango Skin, for example. I personally did not enjoy Mango Skin at all. It was not for me. So maybe this one is the fragrance from this house that I will like. We'll see. So in case you're wondering about notes and all that fun stuff, so it's a unisex fragrance launched in 2018. Top notes of blueberry and lemon, mid notes bamboo orris, base notes vanilla, sandalwood, vetiver. So yeah, we'll give it a try. We'll see what I think. Maybe this will be the blueberry muffin perfume of my dreams. You never know. I am getting a berry of some sort, definitely citrus. Okay, the blueberry is coming more out now. There is a sweetness to it. I don't know if I love this, but I do like it. This might be a kind of fragrance that I have to try on my skin to see if it like works with my skin chemistry and melds, and maybe it transforms into that blueberry muffin goodness that everybody says it is, or maybe that'll help me determine it's not for me. You know, when you try things on paper versus trying things on your skin, it can be a vastly different experience. It's good. I don't love it, but it's good. I'm willing to try it on my skin. I think it's definitely better than Mango Skin. Mango Skin to me was a hate at first sniff. That is a like at first sniff. So that might be a hit. We'll see. So next up, I have a fragrance from Jules Has, and this one's called Sunny Side Up. Juliet Has a Gun is a fragrance house that I do enjoy. I own 2 full sizes from them, and that is Pear Ink and Vanilla Vibes. So, you know, maybe this will be another hit from the house. So this was launched in 2017. This was a fragrance that was created for women. To be honest, I think you can wear whatever you want, but whatever. And so the top notes include Vanilla Absolute, Amorous Jasmine, mid notes Sandalwood, Coconut Milk, Orris Root Jasmine, base notes ISO E Super, and Ambrette, which is also known as Muskmellow. So I was not too keen on trying this at first, and then I kept seeing people recommend this as like a good coconut fragrance for the summertime, and the way that it was being described, I was like, you know what, I want to sample it. And I didn't see this one at my local Sephora when I do sample fragrances, so that's why I bought this little sample from Twisted Lily. So we'll give it a try, we'll see what I think. It's a very powdery coconut. That's not bad. It's clean, it's powdery, it's a little bit sweet. It's not cloying whatsoever. I actually like this one. I could see this being a very easy everyday reach. Like, you know, there are certain fragrances that you only reach for special occasions because maybe they're too heavy, maybe they're too sweet, maybe they're too dark and deep and spicy. This one I feel like is not that at all. Very easy to reach. And coconut can lean a few different ways. Coconut can be very beachy, sunscreeny. Coconut can be like toasted coconut, very desserty, gourmand. Or there's like this powdery, clean coconut, and that's what I'm getting here. I think it's because of that sandalwood and the orris and the jasmine, the ISO E Super. I think that's what it's giving that powderiness. So yeah, I'm definitely willing to try this one on my skin. I think it's pretty good. So these next 2 ones are from the same house, which is Maison Tahiti, or Tahiti, not sure how it's pronounced. And this one is called Vanilla 2. So this one to me just sounds like a really nice vanilla fragrance. It was launched in 2020, says it's unisex. And it has a top note of vanilla flower, mid notes vanilla praline powdery notes, base notes vanilla benzoin. Like, I love my gourmands. This just sounds like a vanilla gourmand heaven. So let's give it a try. That's why I wanted to test it out. Ooh, this one smells really nice. This almost reminds me of a lighter version of Spiritus Double Vanille from Guerlain. That one's very, very heavy. This one is that same vanilla, like bourbon vanilla kind of vibe to me, but lighter. And I like this. I really like this. This might be a love. This one's really good. Yeah, there's almost something boozy about it. It's boozy, it's sweet, it's a little bit gourmand, but not too much. I really like this one. This one I'm definitely gonna try on my skin. I think this is delicious. Oh my goodness, what happened to this sample? There's like nothing in it. Oh no, it leaked everywhere. That's what happened. Oh no. Well, anyways, I was gonna try Vanille Ecstasy from that house, but this sample is just like leaking all over the place, and based on how it smells, I don't think I'll like it. So I think I'm just gonna stick with Vanilla 2 and not go for Vanille Ecstasy, just because it's leaking all over the place, and just from smelling it from the tester, I'm not really a fan. But I'll try to look up the notes for you and tell you what it is that I don't like. Has top notes of caramel, coconut, and milk, mid notes of vanilla absolute, Peru balsam, base notes of sandalwood and cedar. Yeah, it's that sandalwood and cedar that's really bothering me. I do not like that one at all. So that one is not for me. I can just tell by sniffing the leakage on the bottle that I'm like, oof, no. So next up, from Goutal, Paris, I want to try Nui Confidence. This fragrance, again, I feel like has a lot of hype on YouTube. It sounds really nice. It has top notes of black pepper bergamot, mid notes of tonka bean, incense, white flowers, base notes of vanilla and white musk. The white flowers and the incense are kind of making me nervous. Everything else very much within my wheelhouse, makes me very comfortable. So we'll give it a try, see what I think. Yeah. No. It's the incense and the tonka bean. No. Again, this also kind of reminds me of Spiritus Double Vanille for some reason. I don't know why. But I like Spiritus Double Vanille way better, and I have a full bottle of that. It's like Spiritus Double Vanille to me, but smokier. I'm not a fan of smokiness. So for that reason, I don't think this one's for me either. I don't like dislike it. I just have a DNA that's similar to this that I like more. So yeah, not for me. This next one is another one I'm super excited about. It's from Floraiku, Paris, and this is called One Umbrella for Two. This is another fragrance that people compare to a blueberry muffin, which is why I also wanted to try it along with Poets of Berlin. So it sounds like an interesting fragrance. It only has 3 notes, according to Fragrantica. A top note of blackcurrant, a mid note of tea, and a base note of cedar. I don't really know what to think about that. Like, is that really gonna give a blueberry muffin? I don't know, but this fragrance has a lot of hype, so we'll give it a try. Dang, that was a good sprayer. That actually does smell really good. I love blackcurrant. Blackcurrant just smells delicious. Like, I used to drink this tea that had blackcurrant in it. It was from Twinings, I believe, and ooh, it was so good. That is lovely. It almost reminds me of that tea that I used to drink. I do like this. Is this a blueberry muffin? No, but does it remind me of that blackcurrant tea that I used to love? Yeah, this smells good. I definitely want to try this on my skin. I think that's a hit. It's yummy. That is definitely a very interesting gourmand. I do not have anything like that in my collection at all. Nothing close. All right, we're down to the last 2. I forgot I had another Maison Tahiti fragrance, so we'll do that one now. This one is called Vicious Cacao. Ooh. So, oh, it has the notes in here. How nice. So it has top notes of raspberry, pink pepper, and rum. That sounds yummy. Mid notes of amber, narcissus, cacao absolute, jasmine. Base notes of salted caramel, sandalwood, saffron, oak moss, benzoin. So this to me sounds like a little bit fruity, very sweet, very gourmand, a little bit woody. So we'll give it a try, see what I think. Very artificial. Nope, that cacao note is that very artificial Tootsie Roll smelling cacao. The fruits are just giving me a headache. It's just way too artificial all around. I'm not a fan. That is a surefire nope, nope, nope from me. No, thank you. So this last fragrance is from Goldfield and Banks, which Goldfield and Banks probably makes my favorite fragrance of all time. And my favorite fragrance of all time is Silky Woods. I think it's a masterpiece. I've tried other Goldfield and Banks fragrances. There hasn't really been anything else that has knocked my socks off, but maybe this one will. This is Sunset Hour. This one's pretty new. I believe it was released last year. And so it has top notes, or actually, I'll just tell you the notes in general, because it has it in the sample card. So notes: Italian mandarin, desert peach, paracord, raspberry, jasmine sambac, absolute, ginger, pink pepper, sandalwood, Madagascar vanilla, cashmere wood, and benzoin. It sounds fruity, sounds a little bit sweet. It sounds like a good fragrance for like the summertime. And you know, we're in the heat of the summer here in Tennessee. It's getting really hot. It's been like 100 degrees for multiple days already. So I'm ready to wear something like this, I feel like. Oh yeah, that is fresh. That is sparkling. That is juicy, fruity, bright. It's refreshing. There's something a little bit powdery to it, probably the cashmere. Ooh, it made me sneeze. That is lovely. I also really like that one. That is definitely a spring summer fragrance. That is not fall winter. That is too bright and happy and summery and fun for fall winter. That is for certain. But I think it smells really good. I do like that one. I think that is lovely. So that is it for today's video, testing out some fragrances. Overall, out of the 8 fragrances I did first impressions on, 5 of them I think I'm going to try on my skin, which is pretty darn good hit rate actually, for testing samples and stuff from different brands. And then 3 of them were just simply not for me, and that's okay. That's to be expected. That kind of stuff happens. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like this video. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm, and it also helps me know what kinds of content that you'd like to see on my channel. If you like me, please subscribe. I'd love to have you all here. I normally post 2 to 3 times a week. That's been kind of, changing because of, just me not feeling like filming sometimes, or me being busy, or vacations, or whatever. So sometimes it's 2-3 times a week, sometimes it's not. It just depends. And if you have anything to comment down below, fragrance recommendations, questions, comments, concerns, whatever, you just want to chat, let me know. I love talking with you all. It's like my favorite part of doing YouTube. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.